rating all Gorilla Tag maps, starting with Forest. Forest is just an S tier. I'm pretty sure everyone in Gorilla Tag knows why. It's just so OG. Don't worry about the toxic kids in there, but it just seems very good. Now next up, I'll give it a nice A tier because it has all the ropes and zip lines in it, and I like using those. Next up we have Next up we have canyons, and I'll probably give this one a C tier. It's a pretty popular map. It just doesn't have as much cool in it. I mean, I guess it does have a couple of mini games towards it. But next up is OG Caves. It gets an S tier because it has multiple mini games to play in it. It's a very popular map and it is very OG. Plus, it has a Gorilla Tag ghost in it, Lucy. Next up, we have City. And City is a very good map because it brings you to most of the maps. But it also has store in it. I'll probably give it... I'll give it an A tier. Next up, we have Arcade. I'm just going to give this one a D tier. It doesn't have, like, anything good in it. Besides maybe Virtual Stump, but you don't even need to go to Arcade anymore. Next up, we have Metro. Metro is, like... It's a fun map, I guess, but it's just not my type of map. I'll give that one another D tier. Next up, we have the Swamp map. Can't remember the name of it. I'm going to give it probably a C tier. It's not my favorite, but I mean, it's decent. Next up, we have Mountains. Mountains is a good map. It has pretty much one of the only fan mechanics in the game, and it's just the only map that has snowballs and ice besides the winter update. I'm gonna give this one an A tier. Next up, we have Clouds. I'm gonna give it probably F tier. Clouds just takes forever to find people in it. I mean, I guess it's cool to use those gliders, but I mean, I hate how long it takes to get people in that map. And I mean, it's just not the best map. Next up, we have Rotating, which in the newest update is very hard to find. Rotating is a cool map because it has a bunch of things in it that most people don't know about. And it's a very, like, cool map that most people don't play in all that often. I'll give it a C tier. Next up, we have Cop Course. It's the only way to get competitive mode, so I'm going to give that an easy S. And finally, we have Monkey Blocks. I might have missed a few. Oh, wait. Okay. I know a couple that I missed. Monkey Blocks, I'm going to give it an S tier because it has the only way to build your own custom maps, and it's very cool. Now we have New Caves, and I mean, I'm just gonna give it probably a D tier. Not very many people playing it, and it's kind of boring only having like me and a couple other kids in my lobby down there. So yeah, if I missed any, make sure to comment on this video, and see you guys in the next one. Oh wait, I remember one before I end this video. Basement, probably gonna give it a C tier because, I mean, sure you can become tiny, but I mean, that gets kind of boring after a while of just becoming tiny. Oh yeah, I remember quite a few now. Hover Park, I'll give it an S tier because it's the only place that has hoverboard mechanics, and it's a brand new mechanic to Gorilla Tag. And finally, we have the soccer map. I mean, you literally grab it with your hands. I'm gonna have to give that an F. Well, I don't think I missed any this time. But comment some if you find any, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.